See their tanker trucks right into this big trough here. He just finished.
Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
He did not like being filmed at all. These toxic chemicals are going straight into the Grand River and will be reaching Lake Michigan at Grand Haven in approximately 10 hours at the current river speed. These chemicals are not tested for in the drinking water and will be reaching Grand Rapids' own water intake later tonight. Let me show you how it gets there. There's the discharge. And it gets pumped right through that pump right there. Straight across. To these two stations. Right here. Where it is discharged out the end of this pipe directly into this trough. I can't stress enough, this is not a creek. The only thing flowing here is toxic chemicals directly into the Grand River. In about 10 hours time, these toxic chemicals are going to be reaching Lake Michigan and Grand Rapids' own water intake, where they won't be tested for in the drinking water. The majority of the toxic chemicals come from the disposal of 50-gallon drums. The discharge documents list company names such as Amway, Haviland, Betts, General Motors, Wolverine, and many others. I want you to see firsthand how this is entering the Grand River and reaching Lake Michigan. So first I'm going to take a picture of the barrels, and then I'm going to climb into the tunnel and show you how this is reaching your faucets. This is one of the piles of barrels I found at the site that contain toxic chemicals from industry. This discharge is permitted by the Michigan DEQ and was inspected by the statewide program coordinator Ryan Grant in May. It was found that it didn't have any turbidity, color, oil films, floating solids, or deposits, anything unnatural. What do you think? This is to show you what it looks like coming out the other side of 131. And what I want to point out here, on the banks of the shore, these here are tanning scraps from the shoe waste process. These are from the 1940s. They're embedded in the banks. This area was the former Grand Rapids dump. These are tanning shoe scraps that you're seeing coming out of the banks. You're going to find them in the river and in the water. That's what you're going to find all along shore. I can't quite go through here, but I'm going to go up around and take you all the way to the Grand River. Again, it's just years and years and years worth of tanning waste all along the banks. This is all shoe material from the 40s. More tanning scraps. Tanning scraps.
I can show you other industries' waste from the dump. But right now I want to focus on this discharge. What's happening today? Yeah, just years worth of tanning scraps you can see coming to the soil. This was, some of these are still stamped with US from World War II. You'll find shoe soles, all kinds of tanning waste. We're still alongside our discharge. You can see the oils on the surface. It's almost like a solid floating. There's some clear water. Then you get to these oily patches. There's another oil slick patch. I'm about 20 feet from the Grand River. Right here's the mouth of the discharge. There's Riverside Park, Grand Rapids right there. Take you down. See if you can actually see, hopefully, the water. It's all oil chemicals going in right there. And here's shoe waste in the water. Again, that's all from shoes. The occasional rubber glove. I don't know if you can see underneath, but the Grand River is just littered, folks. This is from World War II. All kinds of interesting stuff. But it's predominantly shoe waste. Mountains of it. And literally piles and piles of shoe scrap. It's everywhere. It's a light blue that they used. Just mounds of it. This is what's in your Grand River. This is all shoe waste. Here's some different colors over here. Nice gold, but as you can see, it's in the water as well. This is all material they used during World War II to make shoes here. It's along your banks, in the water. Piled up everywhere. All different colors.
The roots of this wind-blown tree really tell the dump's history. You can see the decades of debris tangled within the roots here.
literally everywhere, folks. So if anybody wants samples of World War shoe waste, just come down to Ann Street and walk along the Grand River, opposite side of Riverside Park, and you can get yourself some World War II shoe samples. Here's a sole. I found the Slacks logo, S-L-A-X, on some material. Don't touch this stuff or you will get a rash. There's where it's coming from. All the sludge here. Right there. See it coming out right now. I want to point out something. The same shoe waste that you can find in the dump on the other side with the soles is also on this side of 131. People need to realize that this whole area all the way to Turner was the dump. Here on the bank you can see there's tanning scraps right there embedded in the soil from when they dug this portion of the dump out to make this trough. This was all dump. Okay, where does it come from though? Yeah, you got old dump remains pushing through from where they dug into the dump here. There's 131 that I went under. Grand River's on the other side. This here is the H. Brown & Company Superfund site where 500,000 gallons of lead battery acid was dumped directly onto the ground. And Padnos is directly on the other side here. You can see the top of those pine trees over here. Top of those pine trees there, that is where the start of this discharge is. Those three warehouses serve as the cap to be maintained in perpetuity by the EPA for the Superfund site, H. Brown Co. And as you can see, there was never any cap put on the dump. They just built a highway over it. Yeah, there's tanning scraps all the way out here.